So, welcome to Maltacamp Radio. You are listening live to Maltacamp Radio coming from Javier de España. And right now, we have a very special moment because the Maltacamp Radio is also being combined as a podcast. So, what we are doing right now is we're going to record whatever is going to happen right now, both in audio and video. And that is a good thing because I have three very special people here in the studio. Maria, Caro, and Alfonso from Mexico. Mexico.
Mexico.
Welcome, guys, in the studio, and welcome to the camp.
Thank you.
So, do you want to first start with introducing yourselves a little bit?
Okay, I'm Maria. I'm from Mexico. I'm 20 years old, and you go.
Okay. I'm Karel. I'm from Spain, representing Mexico. And I'm 19 years old. And yes. Ponto?
Meji. Presente.
Gracias. And that is Alfonso,
From
our friend from Mexico as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
and
our guest in the camp.
very good. And how many people are on the Mexican team right now?
3 people plus Carla, our link.
Very good. Yeah. So for those who didn't know yet, it's the very first time that Mexico is joining the Maltacamp, the international Maltacamp here in Spain. So we're very happy to have you here. I'm very happy that you've joined. And that's also the reason why we wanted to have this conversation with you guys, because all the way from across the ocean, you do a lot of work that we don't know about and that we would love to learn about. And who knows, maybe we can learn from it as well. So when it comes to Order of Malta in Mexico,
Yeah.
can you tell us a couple of the works, a couple of examples that you think are interesting to know about?
Okay, well, the Mexican Association is a pretty small association. It's about 60 people. We have 6 programs. One helps kids that their parents have AIDS so that they don't get AIDS, or if they do get it, like help them through the treatment to not get AIDS. There's the Casa Hogar San Juan, which is a home for elderly people. Those are the biggest programs right now, but we also have banks of alimentation for kids that don't have food or are in the streets, and also the medicine banks to give medicine to the people that don't have medicine. And our biggest, it's not a program, but our biggest thing is the pilgrimage to the Basilica of Guadalupe. And we take, it's like a Lourdes pilgrimage. We take the sick to Guadalupe. We take about 45 buses with only sick people, with 1,000 volunteers and 10 probably dames and from the order. Like, it's a lot of sick people we're able to take, and it's our biggest program and thing in general.
Wow. And you started your answer by saying we're pretty small, and then you continue to list very impressive works, like one by one, starting indeed with the kids of families with AIDS or of parents.
Yeah.
How does that work? Is it a work where the Order of Malta has a place where these families can come, or that the volunteers of the order help these people out? Can you explain how that works?
It's a workshop. It's kind of a workshop. So we find mothers that found out they had AIDS, and it's about 60 mothers we have right now. And they go to this program, and we give them milk so that the kids they have don't have to get the AIDS, because that's how AIDS is transmitted also when you're born, but to not get a very severe type of AIDS. And then also in the workshops we teach different things for them to be able to sell after. For example, sanitizers, or how to do crafts that they can later on sell to be able to go on, because most of our programs focus on the poor, so it's helping out in that way also.
Yeah, so it's indeed a combination of health and
And
trying to relieve the sickness, but
Yeah.
also empowering them.
to do on and to make on future improvements for themselves.
Yeah, that's incredible. And this is in Mexico City, or this is around Mexico?
No, this is in most of the programs are focused on Mexico City, and only the banks of medicine and the banks of food are more expanded.
Spread across.
Yeah, also the home for the elderly is in also the city. It has about 60, also 70 elderly. And we used to have an orphanage that closed down because of the earthquake,
Oh,
that we
no.
wish to reopen because it was also one of the biggest things Mexico had.
Yeah, and what is needed in that process? Is that mostly funding, or is that planning?
Planning, funding. It's a program that's very complicated, because the goal is for the orphanage is to find kids that for some reason end up living in the streets. Either their parents abandoned them or they ended up in jail. So the funding is complicated because the orphanage is towards a complicated case. Also the money and everything is, but it's a process that it's in order, and we hope that it's able to come back again in
Yeah.
the future.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Pilgrimage of Guadalupe, you mentioned a few numbers in one sentence, but
Yeah.
in a whole, that's very impressive. 45 buses, 1,000.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's very impressive to have so many buses with sick people, because all the buses are filled with only sick people and maybe their companion, and you have 10 people that you can tell are from Malta. The rest are volunteers from different also associations that work with us, and it's very impressive to see all the basilica turning Malta.
Yeah.
And having this big procession with wheelchairs inside the basilica, it's a lot of hard work. I've known it for my whole life, because ever since I was born into the order. So I don't know, it's very impressive, and what we want to do now is make it more international so that more people from the order can come. It began being international with the Western, the American, and the Federal. And now we're also able to bring other countries. Canada came. Last year the Grand Master went.
Yeah.
So also Cuba, Venezuela, other countries in America come, but we wish to make it worldwide and that everybody joins, because it's very nice.
So you're going around with flyers here,
Yes.
because we have 25 nationalities
Yeah.
here together, roughly. And you say it's similar to Lourdes. What are
Yeah.
the similarities in program, in uniform, in where is it similar?
We try to make it like Lourdes in a program of a week, because the people that travel a lot to go to Mexico, so it's a week or a weekend, because it's the mass, the big mass is the 17th or 18th. It's always in October.
Yeah.
And we try to make it on the weekend, so from Thursday to Monday, depending. Okay. Okay.
Alfonso is going to take a quick break while we continue talking about Guadalupe.
And and during the week we try to include activities for the people that go to from the order, the associations that are able to go. We try to include them in some of the activities. For example, the Mother of Eight activities. We host one of those the Friday, so that
In Guadalupe.
No, in where there's this chapel in
Yeah.
the city. That's where the activities hold every Friday of the last month. It's held like every 3 weeks, but so we try to do it during the pilgrimage so that the other members of the other orders can see like what we do in Mexico.
Yeah.
So we'd have the AIDS thing. Then there's visits to the different parts of the city. We try to also give you a tour so that you can get to know Mexico. Then we go to the cathedral also, have a mass in the cathedral, and well, the pilgrimage that is the most. But it's one day. It's not like Lourdes. That's many days. This is a pilgrimage that's in one day. It starts at 10 a.m. and then it's by lunchtime. But we try to do the most of it.
Yeah. So the full program is not just taking place in Guadalupe.
It's around the city
Exactly.
of Mexico City
Yeah.
and trying to include the programs of what we do.
Very nice. And is there some place where we can find information about this, if people are interested, countries are interested to join?
Yes, I have already the invitation of which the dates of this year.
Yeah.
And also there's the hospitalaires should get an email, and also the presidents of the associations should get the information about it. But if you would be interesting, I could also help you look into it, because it would be nice that many people could join.
Definitely, yeah.
Because we know it's a hard trip. It's not like coming from one place to another. It's going to the other side, but
I mean, you come to Lourdes as well, so
yeah, but it would be very nice if
definitely
more people could join.
Yeah. So that's one thing we will take away already from this podcast, which is please come to Guadalupe. If you or your hospitaller or your chairman hasn't thought about it yet, inform them. And it's a very special program, as we hear so far.
Yeah, if not, also donating so that we can get more buses to take more sick people.
Because your limit is in the budget.
Yeah, we have a budget to rent the buses.
Yeah.
So the amount of buses we are able to get is the amount of sick people we can take.
Oh, wow, that's a direct. There's no other limit.
No, it's about all the donations.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's good to know.
yeah, so
And how can people find information how to donate?
I can also get you the
Super.
link for the donation. It's gonna be published shortly
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it's in October. So.
Super. Yeah. Very nice. Amazing work what you're doing in Mexico, and I also have to say, amazing level of detail that you know about, being 20 years old.
Yeah, well, both my parents are members of the order. I've grew up with it. There hasn't been a moment in my life I didn't know the order, so yeah, it's part of my life.
Yeah.
And being such a small order, I got to know it very closely. So
Yeah. And what is small?
Small
What do you mean by small? In how many number of members do you have?
members, I don't think there's more than 60 or 68 maximum. There's not a lot, and most of them are older people. So that's another thing we wish to do in the Mexican Association, to try and bring more young people from Mexico to look into it, because I think it's very impressive.
Yeah. That's also why it's good that we're doing this podcast with video, because then those watching it can see how young the Mexican team is here. So that's great work. And one last question before we go to a song request from Alfonso. Is you are quite a small order,
Yes.
but your works are massive. Do you have a tip, an advice for other orders that may be bigger, but where the works are relatively smaller compared to yours?
I mean, I think at the end of the day, the will of helping others and wanting nothing but to help, just that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah.
It's the will of helping.
And how do you engage other volunteers or other associations, like you mentioned, that help out? How do you work with them? You ask them, or they contact you?
They contacted us. Like at the beginning, the order had the pilgrimage just for Mexico, and then one day, somebody from the Western texted my parents and was like, "I would wish to go," and he went alone. And the next year, he brought more people,
Wow.
and then it got around in America, and that's how people came coming. But now we're realizing that we should also try to invite people, because it's not only people finding out and coming. We need to also tell the people. So
Very good. Yeah. Now your ambitions are even higher. Very good. So let's take a quick break here, and we're doing that by listening to a song request from Alfonso, who is already smiling big here and already enjoying the attention from the audience here. Do you want to say a quick note about the song? Is it his favorite song or is it a fun song?
Me gusta la canción.
Muy bien. You like the song? Let's have a listen.
Cuerpo, sí, 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 tiempo, sí, 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 so, sí, 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 sentimiento, sí, 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 do, yes, 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 amor, yes, you. Oh, yes, 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 bueno, será todo, se bien, amor, se fiel, amor, se bien, no sé, pues, pues, razón. Volando, todo. Amor, amor, bien, amor, bien, amor, bien, amor, bien, amor, bien.
Thank you, Alfonso. Gracias. Ah. Applausa. So that was Alfonso's favorite song, and what you can see on the video is that Alfonso was singing along passionately here in the studio of Radio Maltacamp. We're back again with Maria, Caro, and Alfonso, the Mexican team for the first time ever at Maltacamp. So a very proud moment. And Maria just very clearly explained all the amazing work that the Order of Malta does in Mexico. But now let's take it back to today, to reality. You're at the Maltacamp. Caro, what are your first impressions?
I think it's really fun. Okay. It is really fun. We had a lot of fun with the activities, making people wet at the with the water guns. He's an incredible guest. You can see in him that he is enjoying it that he is enjoying it a lot, and so are we. And we're really proud as a team to be the first Mexican team and to be the first time that Mexico is in the Maltacamp, so that makes us really proud.
Yeah, incredible. And what was your happiest moment so far?
My what?
Your happiest moment so
Uh,
far?
uh, making them both wet at the water guns.
At the Maltagua.
Yes.
Very nice. And for you, Maria, as a team leader, there was already a lot of coordination before the camp. How did you experience that? The first time coming to the Maltacamp, organizing everything around that?
No, it was very nice, and everybody was very helpful. Matesa and Lucia, that were at the end the people that made it possible. If it wasn't for all they did, Mexico wouldn't be able to come. And I think it's amazing because it's the first time Mexico participates in something like this. So
Yeah. And immediately coming back with an invitation to also join you for the first time in Guadalupe.
yes.
Very nice. And have you seen the program for the rest of the week already?
Some of the things, yes.
Yeah. What are things that you're looking forward to?
The medieval party, I think.
Well, that's tonight
also,
already, so
yeah,
that's good.
and probably the San Fermin, the Pamplonada. Yeah.
Yeah, the Pamplona Day. And we also have the international night.
Yes.
At the international night,
we're gonna
everybody will, every country will have their own stand to show their to host their typical drinks and food. What are some of the selections you've been able to organize?
Well, we're very excited. We're gonna bring.
De Mexico.
Sí.
Oh, so we're gonna bring margaritas, but I don't know if it's gonna. My favorite Mexican food, we're gonna bring it. It's cochinita pibil, and
It's a type of taco. It's very famous.
Ah,
It's from the south of Mexico City.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. We hope you.
What is it
enjoy
like?
Kind of sweet.
Kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's
So-
a different flavor because it takes a lot of time to prepare it, and it also has a lot of citrus, orange, and you wouldn't expect it from a salty meat taco to be made with orange. So, yeah.
Sounds
I-
really good. So, for those listening, it's currently almost 6 o'clock, and I think all of our stomachs are already rumbling, thinking thinking of this good food. Yeah, we have an amazing week ahead of us. One more thing: the offsite activities. That's something also you were able to choose.
Yeah.
What is Alfonso going to do?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet. Well,
Yes.
that's going to be a fun surprise then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, very good. Maria, Carol, Alfonso, gracias por venir
Sí,
a España.
España.
Viva España.
Sí.
Muy bien. Thank you very much also for joining on the podcast.
Muy bien. España.
We are very happy that you as a country joined us. We take note of your invitation to come to Mexico in October. And we also definitely take note of the need that you have in funding to be able to bring more guests to the pilgrimage, but also potentially for the restart of your orphanage. So hopefully one of you listeners is able to make a bit of a difference. But most of all, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your Maltacamp.
Thank you.